What's good, everybody? This is your boy, Mr. Pound for Pound himself, and I'm definitely back up in the house for your mouth with your spouse. Don't never mind. This ain't spit session. This is a talk about boxing session. Anyways, this is your boy, Mr. Pound for Pound, and I'm back in the house, and you know that it's definitely going down. Yes, I have a lot of energy. It's a good day because on March 8th, 2014, it's going down. My boy Saul Canelo Alvarez is going to be facing off against Alfredo El Perro Angulo. I had to say it right. Perro. Sometimes I put a D in there and say Pedro on accident. My bad. But anyways, you wouldn't have caught that if I didn't tell you. See, I'm a cool dude. Anyways. Anyways, it's going to be a great fight, man. It's going to be at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, March 8th. Gotta tune in. I mean, I think this has got great fight written all over it. Could be a possible early candidate for fight of the year. You got two big punchers, two bangers, two guys that don't mind to get into a war. So, I mean, hey, it's going to be a good fight. From what I see, just from standing on the outside, if I didn't know anything about boxing, I would want to watch this fight just from seeing like video highlights of these guys, man. Just gonna go ahead and talk about the boxers, both fighters, say what I like, what I don't like about each fighter's style, and give you my prediction on what I think is gonna happen. Let's go ahead and talk about Alfredo Angulo first. El Perro coming off a loss, but hey, he came off a loss to some really good competition in Erislandy Lara, one of the top competitors in the light middleweight division. So no big gripes there. I mean, Alfredo Angulo did great, actually. He had Lara down in 2 rounds, round 4 and round 9. He put Lara down. Now, he put a world-class guy down. So, and like I said, Lara is no slouch. Angulo has power, and like I said, he's a pressure fighter. He comes to bang, he comes to fight. In that fight, he did a lot of great things. He landed a lot of good shots on Lara. Until Lara, his beautiful counter punch and just took the day over. He started countering Angulo with some good, crisp shots. Went back to his boxing, and then, unfortunately, made Angulo say no mas. But prior to that, Alfredo Angulo had 2 good wins over Jorge Silva and Raul Cesares. And prior to that fight, he fought James Kirkland, in which that was another war. Great fight. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But Angulo was on the losing side of that one as well. TKO in 6. But Alfredo Angulo overall is a very strong opponent. A seasoned guy. He has 22 wins, 18 by knockouts, 3 losses. 2 of which did come by knockout. So, he's durable. He has a 72% knockout percentage. I mean, it should be a really good, interesting fight for Canelo. On the flip side, Saul Canelo Alvarez coming off the loss to Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. in a beautiful boxing exposition by Floyd Mayweather. Personally, to me and a couple of my friends and a few others that I spoke with about this fight, they kind of feel like Mayweather just looked great. He was on his game, but also that Canelo wasn't. And so that was a big thing too. He just looked kind of shell-shocked. The kid kind of looked a little afraid of the big name on the big show. He looked a lot more comfortable in there with an Austin Trout on a big stage, but Austin Trout is not a Floyd Mayweather. It's not the same type of magnitude, and I think he was a little shell-shocked by it. But hey, a loss is a loss, and he owned up to that loss. He said that not only did the loss not only was it a good experience, but that he actually learned from it, and he's still learning from it, and he's still watching videos on that fight so he could still learn even more to become a better fighter. So mad props to Saul Canelo Alvarez. I knew there was a reason I liked you, man. I knew there was a reason. But anyways, prior to the Mayweather loss, he had a big win against Austin Trout and a few wins against some good quality opponents: Josecito Lopez, Sugar Shane Mosley, Kermit Cintron. So his resume is pretty solid as well. I look at this as 2 solid, durable Mexican fighters. One is better than the other. I do feel that Saul Canelo Alvarez is the more technically sound. I think he's obviously the younger one, so he's got youth on his side. They both hit like freight trains, so if they land, I mean, they're gonna hurt you. And not only that, they're pretty much identical in size. They're both 5'9". Angulo has about a 69-inch reach, and Canelo Alvarez has about a 70-inch reach. Same size, same style, different ages, a little bit different technical fighters in the way they fight and do things, but 2 Mexicans fighting for Mexican pride. It's gonna be an all-out war. I see nothing but fireworks. If it is tentative, it might be because Canelo's going to come out and do some boxing. After the loss with Mayweather, I would expect him to come box. As far as what I think Angulo should do is just pressure him. Do what you got to do, what you can do. He's not going to change overnight, Angulo. He's going to come out, he's going to pressure Canelo, he's going to do his Angulo thing and throw punches, stay busy. Because I really don't think he can box with Canelo. I just don't think he can. Coming off the loss with Mayweather, I think that Canelo's probably going to add some boxing skills into his resume. He's already had some. I mean, as a Mexican fighter, he's a little more mobile, and he's not super busy. When you're talking about a Mexican fighter, he's not the busiest. But when he does open up and he does get busy, he can bang. And that's one thing I do like about Canelo. He's patient. And he has the skills and ability to box. So what he takes from the Mayweather fight, we don't know. But I hope it'll be some extra boxing skills, extra added little things he's learning. He's only 23. He has time to grow. So I got faith in the kid. Saul Canelo Alvarez by victory over Alfredo Perro Angulo. I don't know if it's going to be a stoppage or a decision. Angulo's a pretty sturdy dude. He could take a really heavy shot. I'm going to make it fun, though. Canelo by knockout. Y'all have a good one, man. Email me. Send me comments if you want to get at me. Other than that, y'all have a great one. This is your boy, Mr. Pound for Pound, and I'm out.